Today is January the 12th. They often say it takes roughly 21 days to form a habit. So if you haven't lost that New Year's momentum, there's only 9 days left to make it semi-permanent. You got this. Welcome back to the Daily Rewind, a podcast where we rewind the time and take a look at what happened on this day in history. My name is Garrett. I'm your host. Let's get into it. Anyways, today we celebrate Kiss a Ginger Day, National Pharmacist Day, and January 12th also happens to be the second Monday of January, which means today is Clean Off Your Desk Day. Today, we start in 1904, where Henry Ford sets the record speed for his 99 automobile at a speed of 91.37 miles per hour. And according to Wikipedia, the current record is a 2021 SSC Tatra at 282 miles per hour. It's probably a tad bit faster since that was like 5 years ago. And hypercars are becoming more and more popular and more faster. Second, we go to 1932, where Haiti Wyatt Caraway. Second, we go to 1932, where Haiti Wyatt Caraway becomes the first woman elected to U.S. Senate. Next, we travel to 1954, when the United States unveiled a new Cold War strategy known as Massive Retaliation. Secretary of State John Foster Dulles announced that the U.S. would defend its allies by relying on the determined power of overwhelming retaliation, signaling that any major act of communist aggression could be met with devastating response. This policy reflected Eisenhower's administration's belief that nuclear weapons were the most effective and cost-efficient way to control the Soviet Union and its allies, rather than maintaining large conventional forces around the world. The U.S. would lean heavily on its growing nuclear arsenal to discourage attacks before they ever happen. While supporters argued that massive retaliation helped keep the peace by making the cost of aggression unthinkably high, critics warned that it was a dangerous gamble. Once they raised the stakes of the Cold War and it increased the risk of any conflict, no matter how small, could spiral into nuclear war. And we see this with the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, could turn nuclear and very costly, deathly if it turns nuclear. January 12th is also the anniversary of a heartbreaking and devastating earthquake hitting Haiti. The 2010 earthquake struck just before 5 p.m. The tremor was felt as far away as Cuba and Venezuela. But the epicenter of the 7-point magnitude earthquake was just 16 miles away from Port-au-Prince. 8 aftershocks followed the same day, and at least 52 were recorded over the next 2 weeks. Some estimates put the number of deaths around 40,000 to 50,000 deaths, but the Haitian government estimated that more than 316,000 people died on this day. But all authorities acknowledge that the death toll is impossible to truly count, and something approaching 1 million people were displaced. You have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Rewind. The Daily Rewind is produced by myself and History Talks with Garrett. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at the Daily Rewind Pod, and you subscribe to us wherever you're listening to this podcast so that you can get notified of future episodes. And if you are on a podcast platform that allows you to rate this podcast, please rate us. That way we can reach a greater audience. I will see y'all next time. You have a great day. Peace.